A one-way flow control valve allows free flow of air in one direction, but restricts the flow in the other direction. This is the symbol used for one-way flow control valve. The primary purpose of this valve is to control the extension or retraction speed of cylinders. This valve is the combination of two different types of valve, namely throttle valve and check valve. Throttle valve controls or limits the flow rate of air in a pneumatic system, and the check valve allows airflow in one direction only and prevent backflow of air. The arrow given below represents the direction of controlled flow and free flow when the air passes through the valve. Based on the positioning of the one-way flow control valve in the pneumatic circuit, is classified into two types: metering in and metering out. In metering in circuit, the flow control valve is placed on the air supply line, which is nothing but inlet to the cylinder. It controls the air entering the cylinder. Whereas in metering out circuit, the flow control valve placed on the exhaust line, outlet of the cylinder. It controls the air exiting the cylinder. This is the basic schematic circuit diagram of how to integrate metering in and metering out circuit in a system. Now let's start how the both works. In this metering in circuit, when the push button of a 5x2 push button operated spring return DCV is pressed, the DCV shifts to actuated position from stage 1, and compressed air flows from the compressor through the DCV to the flow control valve and then to the cylinder. Since the flow control valve is mounted in the supply, inlet, line with restricted flow direction that is metering in, the air entering the cylinder is regulated, and the extension of the cylinder is slower than retraction because air exhausts freely during retraction. Whereas in metering out circuit, when the push button of a 5x2 push button operated spring return DCV is pressed, the DCV shifts to the actuated position, stage 1, and compressed air flows from the compressor through the DCV directly into the cylinder. Since the flow control valve is mounted in the exhaust outlet line with restricted flow direction that is metering out, the air leaving the cylinder is regulated, and the extension of the cylinder is slower than retraction because air enters freely during retraction.